Yo, what's good, everyone? My name is Echo. Today in this video, we're checking out the Craftable Builds add-on created by Dodo Studios. Priced at 660 Minecoins, which is £3.29, this add-on is $4. Now, the description says 200 plus craftable builds to use in your own survival worlds. Craft houses, mansions, swimming pools, soccer fields, roller coasters, mines, and so much more. Craftable Builds add-on also works in multiplayer survival worlds. Now, although the main part of Minecraft is to mine and craft and, of course, build yourself a home, this is always one part of Minecraft I struggle with. This might not be everyone's favorite type of add-on, but I do appreciate this as someone who can't build. I would typically use this in like a flat world as inspiration. And as it says, there's like 200 different builds on offers, and they don't seem to be too over the top, which I kind of like. The add-on file size is 33 megabytes. All right, guys, let me teach you how this works. Once you do have this installed in a pre-existing world, you are going to be given a guidebook. Now, when you open this for the first time, at the top, it's going to say collect your present. Now, that present gave me all of these items, and I think this is to get you started. So if I was to open up a crafting table, and as you can see here, we're able to craft one of these builds right here straight away. Now, with that being said, every single build that you need to craft can be crafted in a crafting table. Here is the recipe, for example. Now, if we open up the guidebook one more time, obviously we have the introduction, crafting recipes. It explains what you need to do, which is what I've just showed you. Open up a crafting table and you can find them all inside of there. We also have blueprint colors, so you're able to change the colors of these. Default, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, light blue, blue, purple, pink, and then we have blueprint settings. Now, inside of here, you've got reds, you've got greens, you've got blues, intensity. We'll mess around with this very shortly. Basically, this add-on does have builds that do have an outline. However, my only criticism here is that it doesn't give you a warning before placing. So if you do tap it, it instantly builds it. And I found this out the hard way because it kind of placed here and I had to restart the world. But with that being said, inside of this add-on, we do have an undo build tool, but you can't craft it. If I was to open up a crafting table, type in undo, I can't craft it. But if I was to change my game mode to creative and we searched undo, it's right here. So you can undo it, you just can't do it in survival mode, which honestly really did not make sense to me. Now, if you were checking this out in survival mode, we'll go ahead and craft one of these. Like I said, really simple and easy to do. So tap on craftable. We're now able to make a small suburban house. And as you can see here, it does show you the outline and you're able to change this outline. I think the outline color is fine, but we'll go ahead and change this to red. So we now have red. I mean, I would probably have this as bright of a color as possible, honestly, so you can see in every single scenario. So it's completely up to you to have this. Now, if I was to go to blueprint colors, apparently we can alter this. Yeah, so you can change this as much as you want. I've got intensity quite high. Sometimes I struggle with colors because I'm colorblind. But if I was to place this down, there's no warning. It just builds it. However, if you do get this from creator modes, placed 5 or 6 seconds ago, I can undo it. Now, I wonder if I wonder if there's a limitation, by the way. I just place this down. Hold on. Make sure it's perfect. No? There you go. I placed it down. So, like, I wonder if there's like a certain time that you can't just get it back. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Interesting. Anyway, it looks like most of these have all actually been decorated. And I'm probably going to be checking out anything inside these. No, I like the fact that... Oh, yeah. Oh, unexpected. All right, I guess this gets you going. I love the use of the pail, by the way. It's probably going to be an add-on that I'm going to check out in creator mode just because... there is a lot to go through, but I like how basic this is. It isn't over-the-top crazy. We've checked out ones before that are massive castles. Now, don't get me wrong, they're pretty cool, but like I'm not good enough builder to build that kind of stuff. I could definitely build this. I wonder if we get past 60 and it doesn't let you do it anymore. 1 minute. No, that's very strange. It just tells you when you last placed it, which I guess is kind of useful. Yeah, we've got a lot to go through in today's video. So obviously I've been placing this on flatland. I kind of want to see how it acts if you place it on terrain. Does it just overlap it? Yes, it kind of does. This is a pretty big house as well, to be fair. But again, I like it. Let's try and place it down here. And does it carve out terrain? Hold on. Yes, it does. It does carve out the terrain. So you would have to do some terraforming. And you'd have to kind of either flatten some area or do some terraforming with this, I guess. They really love the pale in this, huh? I mean, I love pale as a color. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm curious now. I do like this. This is cool. I'm curious now, if I was to undo this, which we're about to very quickly do, what happens if I was to hit undo again? Oh, okay. Well, I'm supposed to do it one more time. Oh, it does get rid of everything. Okay, so I wonder how many of those you could actually undo. I mean, to be fair, I kind of like it. This is a smaller house. I like the smaller ones. Like, honestly, this is enough for me in Minecraft. I feel like I'd probably start changing some of the colors, though. But I imagine as we progress through this add-on, there is going to be more options. I just love to see the... I take it for inspiration. I love to see the decor, what people use. I can build a house. I just can never decorate it on the inside. I would never think of doing something like this, you know? It looks like a lot of them have the same kind of starter outcome. So just like some of the other add-ons we've checked out, there does seem to be small, medium, and large builds. We've checked out more of the smaller, and we've checked out the medium. This one right here is classed as the large, which does come with a couple of grindstones as well. I like the floor design. Again, they've absolutely killed it with the pale in this. And not too bad. Now, what's cool about this, though, is that a lot of these builds, although they do have the house itself, when it comes to the other kind of decorations, it's the same one. That's that one. Pools and outside content. Yeah, it's a separate block or item that you have to place down. This one's pretty cool. Cool, though. I like this. I like this. But again, it's nothing over the top. Definitely doable if you wanted to kind of copy and paste it from, like, a flat world and build it yourself just so you feel that extra bit proud. We are going to have to undo quite a few in today's video because, yeah, we have a lot to go through. I'm just going to spam place a couple of these ones. So we've got small. This one is medium. And this one right here is going to be classed as large. So some of these builds are somewhat similar. Just the coloring might actually be slightly different. So, like, you're going to see a lot of the same. This one, they've obviously gone with gray. This one's a bungalow. I like that. I mean, it's not really small, though. Look at the radius. I'm actually going to change the color of this. I think for the blueprint, I'm just going to stick to defaults. Yeah, so this is the bungalow style, but the colors are somewhat similar. This is pretty cool. You'd have to get, like, a vehicles add-on installed with this. I did just notice, though, when I did undo, it gave us unlimited flowers and stuff like that. So, yeah. I like this one. Which one's this one? Medium bungalow. Not quite a bungalow. I mean, kind of, but not. Also, why do we have animals on the roof? What's going on? We had a chicken on the roof before. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I place that twice? No, I never. We have a small villa, but dude, look. It's still relatively big. This is classed as a medium villa. We're going to have to place this one down. Uh-oh. I think I just overlapped it. Nope. Nope, I never. Hold on. Dude, this one's huge. They class this as a medium-sized one. It's freaking huge. We've got large, and then we've got mansions. Now, they're going to be quite intriguing. So this is the large one. I mean, I kind of like it. They really do like the plain colors in this, don't they? I mean, I like this one. I like the double blend. But they've gone with the... When I say plain, they've gone with, like, a lot... Oh, that's a ducky. They've gone with the light colors a lot. A lot of whites. Light grays. Diorite and things like that. And this is... I like the two-tone blend, is what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the only thing I like. I do like how you can undo multiple. Big fan of that. There's mansion 1. This is mansion 2. And this is mansion 3. Still, again, very similar in style, but obviously on a bigger scale. They're pretty cool. I'm starting to get some more interesting colors here. But you could just use these as a... Oh, that's going to annoy me. Yeah, they've used the base with every single barrel when they've copy and pasted this. So, do we have anything up here then, storage-wise? Because if there's barrels up here, you know what's going to be inside of them. Let's try this one. Barrel? Barrel. Every single one. Every single one has the exact same inside. We have a small cottage. I like it. Now, this is my style. This is my go-to kind of style. I do like this a lot. I need to kind of make sure I have one empty slot. Barrel. Yes. Oh. Okay. They've definitely left these in here because they were using it to build this build. I've seen that in quite a few add-ons where they leave the items inside by mistake. I actually seen an add-on once that left a command block inside. Okay, so that's the... And again, guys, I apologize for not going over these in great detail because there's just so many. Brick. I feel like brick is a very underrated one. So in this situation, I'd probably get rid of, like, these. Where is it? Hold on, I need to go up the stairs. I'd probably get rid of these. I'm not a fan of them in this kind of build. I like them for end kind of builds. I just realized I kind of like the use of this. The glazed terracotta. There's that barrel once again. That's the medium. We've got a large brick, medium brick. And then we've got, like, large brick. I like that. I love when people use brick for builds. I feel like it's quite underrated. Small orange roofed house. Next, we have the medium orange roofed house. I wonder if it overlaps. No, it doesn't. It purposely doesn't allow you to overlap. So you do have to have empty space by the looks of it. Unless that's just me. Nope, no, you don't. You could build on top of each other if you really wanted to. They're resin, right? Yeah, it's resin. Resin and copper. That one's pretty cool. You could use that as, like, your realm starter builds where everyone has, like, one room, right? And then you could go and live elsewhere. And this one is the small, cute house. Okay, so we're still on the houses here. We are going to get into some more exciting things. Yeah, they need to fix that. Some items just don't disappear. It's really weird. So this one is the medium cute house. Again, we've gone full pinkified here. This is the large one. I like this. I haven't seen this kind before. An upside down styled house. Now, let's get inside this one. I like this. So you go up the chimney and into an upside down styled house. I think this is more for, what's the word? I don't know, like, I'm not going to say aesthetics. I mean, kinda. It's not really functional, should we say, but it still looks pretty cool. That's the benefit we have here. I'm having to run the kill command a couple of times because we've got so many things placed on the grounds. A couple more. Oh, there's even more upside down houses. I've seen people build these in survival, and honestly, like, it confuses my brain the way these work, but they still look really, really cool. Log cabin. I love this. This is hands down my kind of vibe. Wait, is that... Dude, it just took over that whole entire house. Okay, we're going to undo that. The concept of small, medium, and large is not there. This feels like a large, but in a way, I guess. Maybe because it's just really long. But this is what I like. This one has, like, slightly terraformed terrain, which would make it look quite interesting over here. So I'm going to place this one here just to kind of see how the terraforming works. I mean, it's a little bit better. It's not perfect. I don't think I've seen any kind of house add-on cater for terraforming. I think if we do get a house builder that does cater for terraforming, it's going to be the number one go-to for sure. But I love this. I love the use of wood when it comes to Minecraft builds. I'm more of a, let's say, like a wood builder rather than modern. I absolutely love this kind of style, but this terraform terrain looks pretty good. Now we've got some more interesting concepts here. So we've got a mushroom house. And again, this is going to be one for nature. Kind of curious on the terraforming. That's cute. I'm leaving these ones here. I would usually undo, but I don't want to undo these ones. And maybe because of them, I might have to undo for them. In fact, what we'll do is we're going to undo all of these. There we go. As they go in the distance. Wait. Oh, darn it. It's only, like, it's really weird. You have 5. Even in creative mode, there's nothing left to undo. Oh. So there's a limited amount that you can actually do. Okay. Okay, with that being said, though, I would like to still keep these around here. Because I think these look really cool. Place them down. Not kind of terraformed that great. And this one is... Oh, it's a tree house. Beach. We got a beach house. Let's try this down here. Not quite the beach, but... according to them, it's a beach house. We have an igloo. Now, you know what? I've got a massive mountain over there. I'm going to put this... I'm putting this on top. Curious on the size, though. You could argue that you could blend this very well. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Barrel, not quite the barrel. Obviously, you could build some kind of tunnels with this. Yeah, it looks all right. Okay, so we've still got... What else have we got in here? We've got a ski lodge. I'm putting this right at the top. That would be perfect all the way up there, though. Looks cool. It's got a campfire going on as well. The roof is covered in snow. Honestly, I was worried the start of this, everything was just going to be, like, plain. But as we start to explore this a little bit more... This is classed as a secret base. Unexpected. Oh, wow. The more we explore, they've definitely kind of catered for as many different possibilities. Oh, wow. This is the complete underground base. See, I love underground bases. It's my preference. Honestly, is it really weird that I get Squid Game vibes from this? In a way? Hold on. Barrel check. Coal. You betcha. Wait, anything inside of these? No, not quite. Secret creeper base. Oh. Can I get... I can just walk through this anyway. Doesn't really feel like a secret creeper base. How could a creeper base be secret? It sticks out like a sore thumb. Nah, this is cool though. Oh, that looks so cool. I get Stranger Things vibes with that. I like this. This is something I would love to use. I would probably use this. I wouldn't really call it a secret though, but yeah, I like this one. I like the underground with this. Once I try and go in there in game mode survival real quick. Can we get through? Is that like... does it function? Yeah, it doesn't really stop you or it doesn't really kill you. And then they've also gone with a secret... What the... Did that just spawn him? Let's try again. What the... Interesting. Oh. I mean, it's not like no one would check a chest. They could have done a barrel. But yeah, this is your secret base too. This one's cool. I'm very impressed with these so-called secret ones. Next on our list is going to be small ice cream shop. We then have the medium ice cream shop. And we also have the large one as well. And I apologize, guys. We got to go through these quite quickly. Otherwise, this video would be way too long. Armor stand store. Hold on. Where's the way in? Oh, this is cool. This is definitely for me. See, this is where you could combine this with other add-ons. Because if you combine it with other add-ons, that's where you can start collecting custom armor. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Certainly a fan of this. And then we've got block store. And we also have cake store. Did that work? Hold on. Cake store. Enchanting store. Oh, that even has like a parking lot. Parking spaces. I like that. And then we've also got this, which is the... Oh, I love the text. Oh, they've all got it. And then we've got food store as well. This reminds me of the Echo Mart that I built on my server. It's the greatest store ever. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. It would be cool if they... Wait, what's in here? Lapis and books. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if they had some, like, armor stands in here as well, I think. But that's all down to player discretion. And the food one, yeah, they did pretty well, too. So we got a couple more bigger builds here. This one being the pet store. And this one being your plant store. Then we have a couple of smaller ones. So we've got a market. We have an even bigger market. I love these, by the way. I always have these in my community as like a sell your own thing kind of place. So that would definitely get used, in my opinion, in my servers or realms. I'm going to quickly undo these. We also have the large. Yes. Like I said, individual stores. This is brilliant, this one. I could definitely see myself using this. Once again, guys, taking it pure and simply for inspiration reasons. We got a food truck. We have a food truck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let's undo that real quick. Food truck plaza on a very, very big scale. And then we have, dude, the concept of sizes in this are just not there. They're brilliant, though. I love these. Is there villages in here? No, you'd have to obviously sell your own stuff. Question is, barrel check. No barrels in this one. What about the big one? Do we have any barrels? Get your barrels. Get your free coal. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so this time around. But they're cool. They're all cool. The small one's pretty cute. I like the smaller ones. They just feel a little bit more personal. Okay, soccer fields. Number 1. Oh, it even comes with a ball. Hold on. I gotta put this here. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. I gotta place this down. Oh, you can hit it. Let's go. Goal. Let's go. That's cool. Okay, we've got a large one. First thing we should probably do an undo. Here is the large one. Pretty decent in size. Then we go into stadium size. Oh, my days. Oh, you got it all. You got it all. Wait, what's in this? Oh, we got kits too. That's so cool. That's pretty cool. And then we've even got like basketball ones too. So basketball courts, which is the large one. Basketball stadium. Yes. Wait, how do I... Can I punch the... Oh, dude, it goes in the air too. I like that. Hold on. Did it? Ah, not good enough. Not good enough for that. What else we got here? We've got pool competition. Quite small. In fact, very, very small. The horse wants to get involved. We have large. And then we also have the actual competition, Olympic style. I haven't actually seen like a go-kart styled add-on. But that would be cool with this. This one's all for minecarts, which, I mean, they all go the same speed, so it doesn't really make much difference. But these are cool, though. We've also got a figure 8. These remind me of Scaletric when I was a child. Hold on, we're going to have to move this one slightly over, just so we can see all 3 sizes. I mean, yeah, I say a lot of things are on a small scale. I like that they've got multiple options. I love the figure 8 one. We've also got roller coasters. Let's take a look at these. We have 3 different styles. We've got red. We've also got blue. It looks like they have functional redstone as well. And we also have... Hold on. Hold on. Reminds me of a Helter Skelter, this one. And they do have minecarts. We're going in. No. We're going the wrong way. Here we go. Gotta throw your hands in the air. This is cool, though. I like this. I'd love to see even bigger ones than this, but I always appreciate builds like this. And the thing is, guys, these can just be used as base. You know what I mean? They don't have to be all you place down. If you wanted to go bigger and better, you could obviously add a lot more for your own purpose. This is cool, though. Out the way, sheep. We've got a problem. This is awesome. It's cool. All right, straight back to base. There we go. Oh, no, we're still going. Yeah, this definitely is on a larger scale. Come on. Up. Around. We're going to take a fall there. And then we begin again. We also have park, tropical pool, and a large pool. Wow. That is definitely on a bigger scale than I was expecting it to be. How big is the... No, it's not too bad. And then large. Okay, we're going to have to double undo here. You know what I was saying about the houses? And you can have, like, your own pool? That's what I kind of liked about this. Some of the mobs, some of the builds must have been saved with mobs, because I'm seeing things like zombified villages spawning sometimes, but this is classed as the biggest one. All right, so I'm going to spam a whole bunch of these. So these are going to be, like, again, a whole completely different category of things. We have barns, we had circular, we have, oh my days. Look at the size of that one. We've also got Granite Plaza. We also have, and I got to be careful I don't overlap the thing. Hold on. There you go. He's in the way. It's pretty cool. Yeah, these are cool. I mean, is that needed? Probably not. I guess it's been added to kind of cut corners a little bit, but not needed. Potato farm. I mean, these things aren't needed. They're pretty easy to do. That one's pretty cool, though. Does it have any animals inside? It does, actually. It does have animals inside. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So this is kind of like the farming aspect. Can I undo all of this, though? Gotta be a limit. There has to be. Let me grab some more. Yeah, nothing left to do. Yeah, so there is a limit on how many you can do. I couldn't do these 3. That's a big mistake by me. I'm not going to do the rest of these farms, guys. I think they're going to all be pretty standard. Sugarcane, cactus. Oh, I guess we'll try the cactus. Let's see. Yeah, they're all just on a small scale. They weren't typically needed. I'm going to be honest with you. They definitely weren't needed. This is small animal pen, medium animal pen, and a larger one. Quite standard. I also don't think they are typically needed, to be honest with you. I think they're just fillers. Zombie spawner room. Now this is cool because you could use these for custom maps, and you could use these as, like, if you were opening your server as your realm as like a public one where people need to kill things in some kind of skyblock world, then I would probably vouch for this kind of stuff. Yeah, these ones I would definitely get behind. Now, here is that mine that you can also have that was mentioned at the start as well. Now, this has got a whole lot going on for it. Hold on, we're going down. We've got a completely different one here. Now, how is it carved through? Oh, this is how it's carved through. Okay. But then, is it needed? It's just practically a mine shaft. I'm sure some of you guys watching this will find a way to utilize this kind of stuff. I just don't think it's typically needed. And we also have a larger... Uh-oh, we're going to have to undo. We're going to have a larger one. I like the build above it. Let's go to game mode spectator real quick. Yeah, I just generally don't think this was needed. It's literally just the mine shaft. I'm going to place these away from the flatlands. These are all trees. There's a couple of different tree-related things. Custom trees. Now, I like these because I'm terrible at building custom trees. But this is certainly something I can get behind. And these are on a massive scale, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. They're huge. Get rid of them. We've also got a sparse spruce. Big spruce. We have small birch. We have a large birch. I wish Minecraft would give us that official birch forest biome that they once promised us. But all of these are available in every single type of tree that you can think of. We'll grab a couple more, but we're getting to a point now where I think a large proportion of this you guys will probably want to check out yourself. I don't think you guys are buying this specifically for a tree. I could be wrong. You never know. You guys might have clicked on this because you want the custom trees that it offers. I'll try and show you guys. I'll show you guys some of these that we have right here. Yeah, they're not the best ones that we've seen built before, but they're also not the worst. We also have a couple of different fountains. Small, large, peony. Now, these are cool. I like these. I just like the more detailed, smaller kind of content. And then I noticed we got a couple of these. Statue with a spear. I noticed we had a few statues in this. Not in this specific category. But a little bit later on in this add-on, there is a couple more of these statues. Oh, that was a fireplace. Was that a fireplace? If I type in fire? Yeah, it was a campfire. I like this as well. Especially outside, like some kind of log cabin. Yeah, that's cool. It's meant to be like roasting a ham. That's cool. So here's another one. This one's with a trident. We have helipad, and there is also going to be a large version of that. We do also have like a birch garden, which I want to undo real quick because I'd like to see this one. A pale garden. Pretty cool. Kind of want to place another one here and see how that goes. Yeah, I like that. You could obviously line them up perfectly. Let's kind of undo these. And I noticed this. What's this? Ah, okay. So swimming pools. More like the modern styled. That's medium. And then we do have a large one. And then we have another statue, which is statue with a sword. Now, for the rest of this, it's typically roads. Like, we have an insane amount of road options in this, guys. Some are bigger than others. Some are smaller, but there is an insane amount of these when I was kind of going through these. Undo, and undo, and undo. I can't even undo the last one, can I? It's going to be stuck there, isn't it? I think it is. Darn it, it is. Let's have a quick look at this one then. Okay, intersection. Another road intersection. There's just, honestly, there's an insane amount of these. This is a bridge. So if you are trying and looking to build... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. Hold on, I want to place that one down one more time. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Bridge. It's like doubles up as like a city builder as well. I'm not going through all of these, guys. It's just, there's no need. I want to try and go through the things you might not have actually seen. But I do apologize for anyone that does want to see those roads. I'll show you guys the chests. That's a hot tub. Little ducky. I like him. I'll show you guys the chests because there's a lot more. So we had and have all of these. I'll show you a couple more. We'll grab some different styles here so we can check them out. Bridges. Is that a parking lot? It is. We've got a couple of stands there. Then we have even more inside of here. Wait, what? Uh-oh. See what I mean? I placed it by mistake last time and I couldn't undo it. Bus station, bus stop, parking. A ridiculous amount of road options. So, although they do say 200x builds, a large proportion of these from my that's cool. From my testing have actually been the road markings themselves, which isn't a problem. Not a problem at all. I don't hate this add-on. I think they did a pretty good job for what it offers. I don't really have too many complaints. I would love to see more confirmation options. Obviously, we'd love to a way to get this in survival, or the reason why we have that. Because I couldn't access it. And if we type in spawn, I don't think we missed anything inside of here. No, I think that's everything. But I hope today's video has helped you out in case you guys were curious about this. It's not terrible. I don't think it's the best house builder out there, but it's not the worst.